Hey buddy, really good session yesterday. Great to see that progression now you're getting with that driver. As I say, it will take a bit of time. As we did discuss, this is the time of year to start making this change because it will feel very strange. If we look on the left hand side, as you can see, we've kind of defaulted back in some of the change we've made obviously in the golf swing, lose a bit of confidence with your driver. You've gone back to a sort of famous old folding and rolling of that left wrist and forearm, and you can see at this point how much that club face now is opening and rotating on the way back. As we said in the lesson, if we look at sort of halfway back here now, your left hand is pointing up towards the sky, or the back of your left hand, should I say, the logo on your glove pointing up to the sky, right forearm now and right hand going straight up with it. And that's going to mean that club face at this position is probably aiming somewhere in a position like so. What we're looking for is to get the club face more in that line. So that golf club at this position at the golf swing is at, and you travelled 3-4 feet, that kind of thing, has already rotated open 90 degrees more than we want. So you imagine as you come back to the golf ball, if that golf club is aiming 90 degrees to the right, you've got to do an awful lot of things to get that club back to the golf ball, to hit the golf ball somewhere in this direction, square to screen. As you get to the top of the backswing now, the club face now gets across the line a little bit, not the end of the world. As you start coming back down now, that right shoulder at this point here now has already gone past, as we can see, your left shoulder in terms of vision. So your shoulder's now aiming open, that right shoulder, right arm, right hand, getting that club face back to the ball, trying to square it up because the path is so far this way and the face is still aiming a little bit to the right. That's going to produce that right left to right shot that we're trying to avoid obviously with the driver. Now when you put loft in your hand, all we simply do is get a high shot. With a driver, it's going to be that destructive shot. So what we've got to try and do is get away from this position here. And the takeaway, as we said, as the club goes back now, you push the arms and the shoulders away. Try not to do it. I mean, this way as you're going back, yeah, the club face I would say is straighter, but it's not really getting your shoulders moving. It's a bit more of an arms and wrist swing. Ideally, I'd want your chest that is originally pointing down to the golf ball, as you move that golf club away to say here, that chest pointing a little bit more towards the golf ball, the golf club there. So we're sort of maintaining that arm and structure with the body. It's not just a folding and rolling of the arms, because the more your arms and hands set that club away, the more you're going to potentially encourage that folding and rolling and lifting of this arm, as you can see. So get some swings with that club face. We can see the club face now in a flatter position there, more in line with your spine angle. As the club then goes back to the top of the backswing, if we swing there, check it, then make your full rotation to the top of the backswing. The second one now we do, we swing to there again, check it, he's okay, and then from that position with the club up here, actually hit the golf ball. So we turn to the top of the backswing now, getting the club in a better position, more in line. Now as we come back down, the arms and the hands are going to drop down this side of the body, right hip, right shoulder's got to stay back. Now in this case it still comes a little bit over the top, because the club face now is square, the ball now just starts on the left hand side. And you can see that sort of hunched position here through impact with your arms and your shoulders, your arms whipping as far left as they can, and that's just instinct to try and hit the golf ball somewhere over here because the ball's been going this way with the driver. So if we can get that body working better with the chest going back, get the arms and the club working together so the club doesn't rotate open quite so much, then we can get that club coming down more on this line, hitting the ball further, hitting it straighter, much better trajectory, much more consistent. So work on that takeaway. Like I say, you're maintaining the position that club is in. We're not going to rotate and fan open the club, as you can see with that left arm twisting and turning. We're just going to turn the chest away so the club and the body stay more together. So ideally in this position, we'd expect to see a little bit more sort of shoulder twisting as we go back. But if we can get the club to go back this way and then obviously return back to the golf ball in this fashion, that's going to send the golf ball now down the fairway in a much more consistent fashion. So hope that all makes sense, buddy. Any questions, obviously, you can give me a shout and I will catch up with you soon. Cheers, mate.